All right, guys, for number 12, our last problem. This one might look a lot harder, but guys, I'm telling you, it's still the same thing. The only difference here is they're not doing dart or right, like in the other triangles, they would mark like sides congruent by using the dashes. They would mark angles congruent by using the arcs. This one, the only difference here, guys, is showing you they're giving you the actual measurements. So it's no big deal. Remember, we're still proving if triangles are congruent. There's only two ways I can't do it, and that's AAA won't save your you know what. Okay, so right there, we're going to make sure that we don't have either of these. Remember, this could also go backwards, right? The AAA, if you went backwards, is still AAA, but this one could go SSA. Remember, you can't spell bad words forward or backwards. So if I'm taking a look at letter A real fast, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look. Well, a degree automatically tells me that I have an angle. So we have an angle here. So that's congruent to that one. Okay, so we're good. Now I'm going to take a look at 14. Is 14 congruent to something? Yes. These are sides because they're on the outside. And then last but not least, I have 9, which is congruent to 9. Do not look at this triangle anymore. Only look at this triangle. Okay, and we're going to trace it. Remember, if you freak out, you can always come in and add the other stuff. Okay, so obviously that A I can't have, A I don't have, and that S I don't have. Why do I do that? Because now if I were to start here and trace this way, remember you cannot skip a side and an angle. So if I hit this, I would hit a side and an angle that I don't know. So I can't go this direction. So we're going to cross it off. And then it's the same thing here. I can't hit these two. So now what that tells me is this is blocked off. So the only ways I can go is either this way or this way. All right. And so we're going to start right here at the where they're blocked off. And we're just going to trace as I walk the triangle. We're going to trace it. Right here, I get an A. Keep tracing it. I hit a side. And then as I trace, I hit a side again. So obviously this spells ASS. So this one is a no-go. I cannot use that one to prove that they are congruent. All right. So now what we're going to do is the same thing. We're going to take a look at B. B, they're giving me an angle here. I come back here, cross these out. 57 is congruent to that 57, so they're giving me an angle. This 55, remember degrees automatically tell you it's an angle. So, there's an angle. Oops, sorry, I should have marked it here. And then I have a 68 and a 68. There's another angle. So now as I trace this, understand, as I trace this, obviously I don't have any sides. Here's a side, I don't know. Here's a side, I don't know. Here's a side, I don't know. So obviously the only things that I have here is an angle, an angle, and an angle. There's no sides. So then that means it must be angle, angle, angle. But wait a second, angle, angle, angle is AAA. AAA won't save our you know what. So this is also not congruent. We can't use these to prove. Even though they look like it, well, coach, they have the same angle. It doesn't matter. We're using angle, angle, angle. You cannot prove that those two triangles are congruent by angle, angle, or ASS. All right. So what you got to do is make sure you understand that. Okay. And that's what you're doing. So then you just look at the other ones and see. Remember, you have to have three things. Okay. So if you're taking a look at C right now, C only looks to me like they have two things. You can't do it. Okay.